Dear workers, this is a message from the HR department. Now, please take note. If you have a disagreement on the job, we do have tools for you to utilize, okay? Conflict resolution. There's to be no fighting on the job. Do not bring in that heat, that peace, that get. That is not allowed. Okay, we have to have safety here. If we have a disagreement, come to the HR department and fill out a form. We'll review it and we'll talk about it and we'll investigate. Okay? But you can't come here throwing hands. We're not on the news. Bad publicity for the company. We may have to fire thee. So there is no violence allowed in the workplace. This message goes out to everyone. You too, Peter. Mr. Wang. Dirty Dan. Tyrone Jamal. It goes out to everybody. Nobody's immune. There will be no fighting, no shanking, no stabbing, no shooting, no capping. Do you understand? You have any questions? Don't come to the HR department again. You can fill out the form. We're going to now move the box outside the office. Write it down. You got the company on display. A very bad look. Now we have to do damage control. You need to learn how to control your emotions. Y'all, look what these two fools did. Fair use on the JOB.
And only Local 10 News starts right now.
We begin with breaking news. Shots fired in a cargo area near Miami International Airport, sending 2 people to the hospital.
And that's not the only crime scene tonight. Let's get right to Local 10's Janine Stanwood, live with what we've just learned. Janine.
This is a cargo area west of Miami International Airport, all of it unfolding near a loading dock. We're told it actually started with a dispute among co-workers. Commotion and gunfire at the loading docks outside Miami International Airport.
Once officers arrived here to the cargo area right behind us is when they were able to make contact with some of the parties that were involved in the shooting.
Police say they got the call after reports that 2 people were shot after a dispute that started several days ago. Everyone involved, we're told, working here at a freight forwarding company called Cargo Force. A witness in a nearby office hearing the shots.
I heard 2 gunshots. Pow, pow.
Today, this dispute escalated into a physical confrontation amongst 4 males.
Police say a relative rushed the 2 to the VA in Miami in their own car. We spotted a silver Nissan riddled with bullet holes in the parking lot with officers surrounding it. The 2 injured were eventually taken to Ryder Trauma. Miami-Dade police say the shooter and another person involved are now being detained for questioning. Police, as you can see, have just cleared the scene, but they are still working. That silver Nissan, we're told, they have taken that in as for evidence. One of the people who was involved has been detained, as well as the shooter. As for those 2 people injured, 1 shot in the abdomen, 1 shot in the leg. We're told both are stable. The investigation continues.
Wow. Conflict resolution. Can anybody just walk away? Nobody can just walk away. You can agree to disagree. Who the heck goes to work? And I know we have like these mass shootings. You know, you get some of these little guys, Peter lose his job. He want to go bad and, I'm going to shoot up the place. What's going on? Nobody can just walk away. Agree to disagree with that person and go through the protocol. So now, look at this. 2 on the stretcher. Surgery, of course, I would imagine more likely. 2 on the stretcher. Looks like you got the day off. All 4 of them. The 2 victims might be off next week, might be Friday, I don't know. And the one that did the shooting. You got the day off, and you may have the rest of your life in the Miami County Jail, Miami-Dade Jail. I thought women were highly emotional. I don't know what's going on with this. The past couple of years, seeing so many men being so emotional, and men typically will commit more crimes, and this is just, I don't care what race, than women. But why is it we can't get to a place? If you have a difference with somebody, who cares? Walk away. I called Ford. I told a friend of mine that's a loser stock. F, the ticker is F. That's a loser stock. I bought it at at $9. Didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Huh. Until the EV popped up, and I was in at 9, didn't go anywhere. And looks like it went to 25 yesterday. You never know. Okay? You never know. Heck, when I saw it, when I knowing I had it for 9 and then going anywhere, I said, this is like the worst stock in America. It's so slow. Do something. Well, guess what? They did do something. Going into EV. And that stock just, I mean, it's like really no one's hollering, yay, Ford, go. No, not happening. Talk about EV and all that. Yeah, so when it got to like around $20, that's when a sister took note and decided to load up the boat. Why? You never know. Am I going to, does someone have the right to box up? Oh, that's my stock, simply said, and you said it's a loser stock. Heck yeah. The wish wouldn't hardly move, go anywhere. It's like, really? You are so slow. Do we need to box up about it? It ain't that darn serious, sweetie. And it's not a winner in my portfolio yet. We'll see what happens. It's not life or death. You don't like my car, you don't like my furniture or my art, if it's whatever it is, it's not life or death. If it's something job related, go through the protocols. You need to do less yap and more writing. Because if we are in a very litigious society, he said, she said, don't mean jack. Take it to your lawyer and find out. Like I told a friend of mine, I said, when I sense that, I like to put, might be a little difference on some kind of shadiness. Yeah, let's go ahead and put things in writing. I said, well, some people in business, you do that. You know, you want to always email or text. Yes, because I'm sensing shady boots and I've kind of maybe heard something. That's just me. And I don't want to always be on the phone talking with you. Email, text. Why? Discoverable. I've had somebody pull a wool over me and tell me next time, no, we're going to get it right this time. He said, she said, didn't help. Emails do. Emails say exactly what I communicate to you, what you communicated to me, vice versa. So if it's an issue that's job related, put it in writing. We don't have to go through all this. What would cause somebody to pull out a gun? People don't think. And these dust buckets, they're not thinking. And now 2 men shot. I don't know what their role is, but let's say they had a difference. Someone had a difference with them. What is shooting going to do? It's not going to help. And you really don't think you're going to pull out your gun and bust a cap on somebody, and then you go, okay, go ahead and get back to work. Yeah, you're going to more than likely be fired. More than likely face charges. How much is that job paying you? Can you afford an attorney? It's not worth it. People, Dusties aren't thinking. They're not thinking. They don't think, they just do, they just react. And now you got this on the screen. Came in to go to work and leaving on a stretcher in pain that has to hurt your stomach, other guy in his leg. Dusties don't think, they just do. So now we have at least 2 victims here going to the hospital. 2 victims. You never know. The company may have an obligation that they did not provide safety. The company could get sued. Bullet holes in a vehicle. It's on the news. Not a good look. So a lot of people have got to learn conflict resolution. Sometimes just walk away. And then it's maybe more than what we're thinking, because look, what is this? Police? This says federal officer. So I'm like, well, what's a federal officer? Is that really needed? So we may find out more, but this is what is so sad. Conflict resolution. People just can't decide to sometimes agree to disagree, walk away, and don't forget the old saying, do not argue with a fool. Why? They have more experience than you. I'm out.